about my experiences.
Shortcuts Toronto will be our pleasure to offer you a beverage service. You can buy some snacks. For the first list is c'est pas in front of you. Thank you. Monsieur, il fera plaisir de vous servir sur ce vol de 42 minutes bar. Si vous voulez jeter des collations, vous avez la liste des prix dans les pochettes. C'est une chose.
I want to talk about my experiences. So, when I was coming, the immigration officer put a piece of paper on the back of my passport that said security. So I know straight away she marked me. Because I always travel in tracksuit and trainers. I don't care how many times they pull me over or mark me because I know I have nothing to worry about. So she put everyone ahead of me through who were all Caucasian, and here I am black, and of course I had to think this is systemic racism without a doubt. She stopped me, took my passport, and then she asked me a set of questions, approximately 4. She asked me how long I'm staying. I said to her the length. She asked me if I'm staying with family. I said no. She asked where I'm staying. I said hotel. And she asked if I had a return ticket. And I said yes. So then she asked 5 because she asked if I had my ETA, which, because UK is a visa-free country for Canada, you just need an ETA that you get online. So I said yes, it's already connected to my passport. So then she waved me on. But I knew that once I got to Montreal, I was going to be singled out, and that's exactly what happened. Can you believe that I was the only one that was sent to do a security check? They scanned my luggage and they scanned my laptop and also my body. I was the only one in the whole room. Remember, this is a connecting flight. I've already been scanned. No one else was sent to this room. So I would never come back to Montreal. I don't think so. And perhaps even Toronto or Canada on a whole, once I visit a country. And if I'm not treated well, I don't need to go back to that place. I spend so much money to go to these places anyway. So I expected to be treated fairly and not be racially profiled. It's so interesting to know that they could let someone through that would cause harm to so many people, and yet they pick out someone who was so innocent. It just, the mind boggles the way they think. You just need to look white and you'll be alright, and if you're black you will be stopped. That is it. So yeah, it has not started out well. And even after they scanned my carry-on, they scanned my backpack, and they scanned my crossbody bag and laptop. Afterwards, and I went now to just go on board, the lady asked me 3 times, are you going home? Are you going home? Are you going home? I said, of course I'm going home. I don't love Canada that much not to go home. I have a return ticket. And at that point, I told her exactly that, and I didn't care if she said, okay, you can enter Canada, because I was frustrated already, and I would have just wanted to go back home. Because I'm staying way too long, and now I regret not just coming for like 3 days. But we'll see how it goes over the course of time that I am here, and if it's going to change my perception. But what I've experienced, even with the fellow passengers, the people from Montreal, they are not very friendly. I met someone who I thought was so friendly. I said, where are you from? Because I said, let me have one positive first impression. She said, I'm from London. Oh my gosh, Londoners are the best. Can't compare. Why would I want to stay anywhere else? for longer than I should. Interesting though, the concept of how immigration works and who is just waved through and then who is stopped. That way you will never feel secure because it's literally based on your skin color, and I can say that with my full chest, it is based on my skin color, everything that happened to me today. And I will just, you know, record my experiences and have it for my own benefit, so that one day I can look back at it and see all the countries who I had bad impressions of in the beginning and whether it improved or if it got worse. So yeah, after this trip I'm just staying in Europe. I'm just doing a whole tour of Europe. Guys, I'm going to be just going from one European city to the next because I don't get hassled in Europe at all. I just literally wave through. So I have to give them prop and credit for that. Wonderful, wonderful Europe. As you can see, the flight is not easy at all. Hi. It's not on you. It's in the middle.
I don't really want to be in your video.
I just want to show you a little bit. I'm not going to be doing like a full journey because all you're seeing is the clouds. So I'll catch up with you when I get to Toronto. Me of Texas Airport. They have one of those as well. Dallas Fort Worth, they have one exactly like that or very similar. It's like a tower. It's got something spinning on the top. I'm not sure what it's called though. The thing I noticed with Canadian flights, when you get to the airport, you don't, as you step out of the plane, you step onto the shuttle. I've never seen that anywhere before, and I've been all around the world. I've just never seen that, so I have to give them kudos, even though so far my first impression is not very good. But I was impressed by that one. And then it just takes you straight to the airport. Pearson Airport. I've been on a flying spree today. This is my third airport. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch up on the next video.
Please endorse livable bonds.
There was so much turbulence on the flight this morning. Like almost for 5 hours there were turbulence. I've never been on a flight with so much turbulence before. And I was shocked. Toronto before, what your experience was like with the people here. Are they friendly to you? Are they warm? Are they cold? Are they frigid? I've not had a good impression so far. Tomorrow is another day, so I can see downtown Toronto. I can see it, all the high rises, and I can spot even that looks like the CN Tower because that's the tallest one. That part kind of looks like Miami with the high rises. Built up, but there's still a lot of spaces in between. Not like London where it's just buildings after buildings, there's no space. This has a lot of land in between the buildings from this angle. Okay, yeah, that's the CN Tower. It's the tallest, right in the center of all the other high-rise buildings. So I will go and see that tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see it today because I'm going a little bit exhausted, to be honest. Because this is my third flight of the day. So yeah, I will be taking it a little bit easy, and then I have the whole of tomorrow to explore and the rest of the time. But it looks amazing from here. Quite a few different high rises, like in separate sections, and then I'm wondering, are all these downtown, or is it just the part with the CN Tower protruding from it? But there's lots of other little high rises that looks like it could be another town that's close by, unless that's how it's scattered. Should have zoom, proper zoom, because this little zoom that's on it is not really much, but I can see all the center of downtown really clearly. It's just not going to be shown on the footage. The cars going up and down and the houses. Looks interesting from here. don't forget to share the channel and subscribe it, as well as drop a comment down below, and I will see you on the next video. The airport doesn't look that far from downtown if I'm seeing all the high rises so
Welcome to Toronto, ladies and gentlemen.
prominently.
22 minutes past the 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Please remain seated now with your seatbelt will fasten back safely stowed until the signal sign is turned off. Be careful when opening the other compartments. If you need assistance getting off the airplane, such as wheelchairs, so please remain seated until all the passengers have left, at which time we're pleased to assist you. Smoking and vaping still prohibited. For our flight to Toronto, Montreal, we hope you've enjoyed this flight with us this afternoon, and we thank you again for choosing our transit. Toronto's home, welcome home, and enjoy your vacation here in Ontario.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.
Présentement 17h23 au local. Restez assis avec vos ceintures de sécurité bien attachées, vos bagages bien rangés jusqu'à que la consigne et ceinture soient déteintes. Soyez prudents dans le compartiment de bagages. Si vous avez besoin d'assistance pour débarquer de l'appareil ou des fauteuils roulants, veuillez s'il vous plaît demeurer ici.
Oh, I need to see the airport first.
Je rappelle l'interdiction des fumées aussi des vapotés. Nous espérons que le vol de cet après-midi vous a plu. Pour la version encore une fois, on va choisir Air Transat. Si Toronto, c'est la maison, puis vers la maison, sinon, plutôt vacances ici dans la région de l'Ontario. Merci. For those of you now connecting in Montreal, Toronto, for one of our destinations to Europe or one of our flights with Porter to Western Canada, let's remind you, you have to pick up your bags. They will be transferred automatically to your second flight. If you need assistance concerning your new departure gate, please don't hesitate to contact one of our ground crew here in Toronto that will be in the airplane. We have all of us, thank you again, and we wish you a flight to your final destination. Monsieur, maintenant, pour les passagers en correspondance ici à Toronto, pour une vol de Transat de l'Europe, Porter vers l'ouest du Canada, je vous rappelle que vous n'avez pas récupéré vos valises, nous avons transféré automatiquement sur votre prochain vol. Par contre, si vous avez besoin d'assistance concernant votre nouvelle porte de départ, n'hésitez pas à les contacter l'agence qui va recevoir l'appareil une fois qu'on arrive ici à Toronto. D'abord, à tous, merci de l'intervention et je vous souhaite un très bon voyage jusqu'à votre destination finale. Merci.
I'm heading from the airport, guys, to my hotel downtown Toronto, and of course I'm here. I will be going to see Niagara Falls. That's one of the things that I'd like to do for sure. I'm recording on one side of the train and I'm looking at my phone charging on the other side, so this video is gonna be all over the place because my other side don't really have much over there and the seats are full on this side, so I have to be standing at the door. Do you see how much effort I put in to give you content? And this train is way up high off the roads. It's not like UK trains that drive down to the ground. This one is up high and I'm scared of heights. I am really terrified of heights. Don't say how I fly because that's different. I'm in the plane. Everything here is so high. Even the airport, I was up so high. I'm like, wow, when I look down I can't believe it. I had to like move away from the edge. Then I realized. And the way they make the train is slow. Look, it's sloping. Okay, I'm gonna go sit down because let me show you over this side. This side is just mostly vegetation, so there's not a lot going on. The other side has all the nice buildings, but the doorway is very steep. I'll show you. So that's how steep the doorway is. It's like climbing down, so you can just slide down at the door. It's crazy. But I guess that's to allow access when it comes to the airport.